So basically in today's video I want to talk about getting over past relationships. If you just broke up with an ex, well, someone who is now an ex now, and if you just broke up with your girlfriend, or well, mainly this is for the ladies. If you just broke up with your boyfriend, this is kind of a kind of like tips and I guess you could say tricks to get over the relationship of what just happened. And one thing you can do, I know off the top of my head, is that one thing that helps is try not to think about it as much. Whatever guy that you just broke up with, or whatever guy that just broke up with you, try your best not to think about it as often. And I know what you're saying. You're probably going to be like, well, I mean, we just broke up and I was in love, or I just loved him, so how can you tell me to not think about someone I love? That's like telling me not to think about, you know, my own mom or something like that. But see, the thing about that is, the way that you do that is that you find something else to do that will keep your mind off that. Find something that you find incredibly fun. I mean, and when I say that, I mean exhaust all options. But and when I say that, I also mean, you know, anything in, like, okay, there's drawing, you know, watching TV, getting into new television shows, I mean, video games, movies, hanging out with friends, going to the movies with friends, having sleepovers with friends, you know, that kind of stuff. And one thing that I've noticed with girls opposed to guys is that, from what I've seen, now I'm not saying this is a proven statistic, by no means am I saying that, but from what I've seen is that girls are generally more sensitive than the guys are. And I know that when relationships end, it seems like the girl takes more of a heavy hit than the guy. That's why it's a little bit harder for the girls to get over it, because they're just more sensitive. And it's just basically, from what I've seen, that's how they are. Not, like I said, I'm not saying this is a proven statistic. I'm not saying girls are naturally sensitive, because there's some who don't give a fuck at all. Like I know some who are like that. But from what I've personally seen in my life, that's just how I've seen things. And basically what you can do is just try to focus your mind on something else, you know, college work, school work, cheerleading, you know, hobbies, things like that. It can really help you. Now another thing is, when a relationship ends, one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to be that crazy person who just can't seem to let go. Now mind you, when I say that, that's not me saying you can't come back to the person and tell them how you truly feel, but don't like constantly blow up their phone every 2 seconds saying, you know, hey, what are you doing? I miss you. Hey, can we get back together? Huh? Hi, hey, bye, and all, you know, stuff like that. Like don't do that. I mean, that's just a sure way just for him to tell you to fuck off. Because I mean, that gets annoying. I mean, me personally, I don't like people who blow up my phone talking about bullshit. I mean, that's just me. Now, I'm not saying, you know, what you're saying is going to be BS. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that don't constantly blow up his phone with unnecessary stuff. If you got something to say, just say it. Don't beat around the bush, as they say. Another thing you can do to help with the situation is to, now, I'm not saying mess around with other guys, but, like, you know, kind of broaden your friend what is it, category? Basically expand your horizons in terms of friends. Try to make new friends, you know, meet new people. I know right now school is out, so summer is now, well, you guys are most of you guys are on summer break. I like to think all of you are who are watching this video. But next year, in, you know, whatever school you may be going to, you know, this is a chance to open new doors and meet new people, and that way, you know, you can have this friend over here who helped you get over that situation, and that way you'll be able to look back and say, you know, even though this person did me wrong or hurt me or we broke up or whatever, this person was here to lift me back on my feet, and even though we aren't together, we're just friends, you know, things like that. Because friends, I mean, you don't, like, one thing I see especially a lot in Georgia is mainly when it's like, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not saying all women are like this, but a lot of girls are like this, where they break up with one dude, or the dude breaks up with them, and they immediately try to rebound off of someone else. Like, it's like as soon as it happens, they're writing Facebook statuses saying they're single, and, you know, all this extra bullshit, trying to, and basically what they're doing is, and this is how it works. This is how it works every time. A girl gets into a relationship with a guy. The guy breaks up with her. The girl finds another guy as soon as her and the previous guy broke up, and then right after that he breaks up with her, and all of a sudden she's now saying every guy's garbage, this and that, and then she goes gay. That's just how I've seen it. That's not all girls, but it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. So basically, don't try to rebound off of somebody else. Like, take your time. If you see, like, okay, for instance, if your boyfriend breaks up with you, basically what you can do is just try to relax. Don't do anything. Think logically instead of emotionally, and you know, just take your time. And if you meet someone else, let's say like a week later, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you know these are true, genuine feelings, and you're not doing this just to make the other person mad that you that broke up with you. Like don't do that. That's just not the right way to go about things. I mean, me personally, I haven't been in many relationships that have gotten serious, but I've seen a lot of shady shit and a lot of stuff that just it just makes you nod your head like, just, man, are you serious? Like, for real? Like, dang. But basically what I'm getting at in this video is that when a relationship ends, you know, and especially, yeah, if a relationship ends, you know, don't hold your head down on it, because 9 times out of 10 that person wasn't not the right one for you. I mean, I don't know how many people are in this world, but there's a lot of guys in this world, and chances are, you know, he wasn't the one that you were going to spend your entire life with. Now, I understand if you've been together for 2 years, 3 years, you know, 1 year, you know, whatever, and it didn't work out, but you got to understand that that's life, and sometimes things don't work out. Now, there's nothing wrong with, you know, if a relationship ends and you guys try to get back together, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes certain relationships end for a reason, and you got to understand that, and you got to move on. You can't stay in the past. You got to move to the present, because the past is no longer here. It's gone. That's why it's called the past. So hopefully you ladies have taken tips from this. Basically, just hold your head up high. You know, that moment will come when you find that one person that you can spend the rest of your life with, and you'll be really happy. You'll be genuinely happy. So just don't hold your head down. Keep your head up. Nothing but smiles. And like I said, think logically, not emotionally. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Well, thank you. Well, yeah, whoever's watching this. I want to thank you all for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, have a wonderful day. Peace.
UAV on standby. Friendly UAV inbound. Kill confirmed. Lightning strike awaiting coordinates.
Confirmed. Capture your target.
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
1 kill.
Sentry gun ready to deploy.
You're gonna be okay. I'm dry.
Solid execution.